All right, folks, what is going on? Back with another video, and today this is going to be pickup video number 25. Yes, it's been 25 of these. I may need to go ahead and put these in a playlist in case if you're wanting to watch like all the pickups I've done since I started this series. I may do that, but yeah, VF pickups number 25, and today I got a handful of stuff that I picked up. I want to talk about those real quick. And what I normally do on this, I usually just go out maybe once every other week or whatever the case may be, and pick up games that I want to play or games that I find interesting or something that I want to try out. And this week or the last 2 weeks have been no different. So therefore, I am going to show you what I picked up. Hopefully, you guys enjoy, and maybe some of the stuff may find your interest. So let's get into it. The first thing I'm gonna show, I did a preview of this on Twitter showing you what I had. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it out the way. So if you haven't seen it on Twitter already, there's a console that I've been wanting. Actually, there's three consoles that I've been wanting. One is a TurboGrafx or a PC Engine. The other one is the Neo Geo, and the third one was a Super Famicom. And you know, the Super Famicom is basically a Super Nintendo. You see the Super Nintendo right here above me, like right there where I'm pointing at. Well, that's Super Nintendo. The Japanese version is the Super Famicom, and I managed to pick up one. This is the Japanese version of the Super Nintendo. So you can see it in this over here, Super Famicom. You can see it on this one right here. I know the light's kind of weird, but yeah, I finally got me one of these, and it came with the game. Um, this game is called Excite Stage 94. Now, apparently this is a soccer game that has a series in Japan, because I noticed that they have 94. They also have Excite Stage 95 as well. So I'm really interested in this. I'm not really big on soccer games. My favorite soccer game is Nintendo World Cup, but I never heard of this, so it's pretty neat. I can play Super Famicom games on my I can't play them on my Super Nintendo because I moved the tabs, but I wanted one. And to me, I'll do a comparison video one day. These console, it just looks so much better than the Super Nintendo in my opinion. And I'll do a comparison video one day to show you these two and the reason why they're different or whatever the case may be. I just wish they would have kept this look. This just looks great. All right. Also, I got this book. This is a book that I'm going to show. I think this book is really neat. It's my favorite football game of all time. And no, it's not NFL 2K5. I got the book of Madden 08. It is sealed. It's never been opened. It still has the Best Buy thing on here telling you that it was $1. I mean, I'm sorry, it was a penny. It was basically trying to give it away at some point. So it was a giveaway. The Best Buy sticker is still on it. And this one's never been opened. Now my thing is, I never figured this out. Does the Madden 08 guidebook, does it cover the PS2 and PS3 version? I'm kind of interested in that. I never figured it out, but it's pretty neat. It even has the exclusive 07 card. Let's see if you can see that. It says exclusive 07 card. Let me see if I can show it over here. See, exclusive 07 card. That's pretty neat. Like I said, it was only a penny, and they gave it away. But I got this at a retro game store, but it's never been open, obviously. So I think that was pretty neat as well. The next game I got, you should already know what this is about and why I got this. If you know why I got this version of the game, you would know why. I already talked about I have the trilogy on Xbox and PS2. I used to have this version when it first came out. Apparently, obviously, I can say apparently, obviously, I don't have it anymore because of, at the time when this came out, the 360. Well, this came out right before the 360, and when the 360 came out, I wanted to basically trade some stuff in to get a 360, and this was one of the games I traded in. So I don't have this version. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about at this point, this is the hot coffee mod or hot coffee version of San Andreas. And this is the first edition of the game. And I mean, it wasn't sealed or anything. It was just in the plastic that the retro game store had. So I'm going to open it up real quick, and I'm going to see what is all in here. Like I said, hot coffee version. And oh man, look at that. Everything came with it. I got the poster, and I got the guidebook, and the guidebook looks really good. It's a really good looking guidebook. Look at that. It looks like it hasn't been opened or anything. But this is the original first edition of San Andreas. Hot coffee and everything. So I finally got that back. So if I decide to go back and play this game because the definitive edition is trash right now, um, I have the complete game. I have the hot coffee version. So that's pretty neat. Um, Another game that I did picked up this game. I guess I could show to see you guys. Nintendo game, NES game, and it is Ninja Gaiden 2. I have the first one. I've beaten the first one. I have a confession. I played maybe like 10 minutes of this game, and I never played Ninja Gaiden 3. I just never I never went back to the series after the first one. Now I have played Ninja Gaiden on later game consoles like the original Xbox and PS3 original Xbox. I'm sorry, the 360 version of Ninja Gaiden 2. I've played that, but I've never played the NES version. So I did pick this up. I plan on getting Ninja Gaiden 3 as well. And I'm gonna start playing this. I'm gonna get into this because I'm a big Ninja Gaiden fan, but back then I guess I went on to start playing something else because I never after I played and completed the first one, and which is a very difficult game. I heard this one is a little bit more difficult, but I never just went back to it after playing it for a little bit. All right, these games here. Let me see what I got over here before I decide. Well, before I get into the other games, because the rest of the games are mostly sports titles. I did pick this up. And I'm glad I got this because I do have the collection on PS4, but I have Yakuza 3 on the PS3. This game was going up in price at one point. At one point, this game was like $90 on eBay or wherever the pricing it was. It was pretty steep at one point. It went back down. I ended up getting this for under $20. But my thing was I was able to get this um at a pretty decent price. I mean, like I said, at one point it was under $20. But the thing is, at one point it was really expensive. It was a pretty expensive game. It was going up in price. Thank God that the remakes came out, the collections came out, because once that did, this went down in price. Like I said, I think Yakuza 4 was another one on PS3, was another one that was going up in price as well. So it is good to see that these games are actually doing pretty well for themselves. And if you just want the PS3 version, it's a pretty good, version to have. I think that game runs at 60 frames just like the other ones. I mean, just it's not as upscaled as the other ones. All right, the rest of these games are sports titles. So, I've been a big fan of sports games or whatever the case may be. I have this game loose, but now I got a complete copy. NBA Live 2000. I finally got this completed. I have a loose copy just the only with the what you call it with the just the disc, and like I said, basically I got it in here, with all these other discs that I got. I'll talk about that one day as well, but I finally got a full complete copy of NBA Live 2000. One of the games that's pretty legendary because you can get you can play with legendary players. You can play one-on-one against Michael Jordan. It's always a pretty tough match playing against him. So I finally got NBA Live 2000. Pretty cool pickup right there. Well, I already had it, but I finally got a complete copy. All right, this next game right here, you already know why I got this one. If you look at the cover, you already know why, because Kobe's on the cover pretty much. NBA 2K10. I probably will not play this game. I probably won't. I may leave it the way it is as well. It's not an official seal, but it is wrapped. It is, preserved in plastic. So I may just hold on to it and leave it like this. I plan on trying to get NBA 2K17 as well. The what is it? The platinum or big time edition, whatever you call it. One of those. The one that you have to pay the most for. So I may end up getting that as well. And I already got a couple of other games with Kobe on it. The N64 games, the GameCube game. I think I got NBA Action 98 with Kobe on the cover. So that's one reason why I got that. I probably won't be playing that one. I mean, it's so many other basketball games out. And speaking of basketball games, shout out to the NLCS podcast, D for 3, Andrew. They made me want to pick up this game. And I never played this game, but I think I'm going to try it out because as much as they've been talking about it. NBA Live 06, I finally got this game. There's a reason why I did not play this game. There's a reason why I did not play this game at all. Mainly because when Madden 06 came out, I just wasn't a fan. Basically, Madden 06 was just terrible, for the 360. So I never gave Live 06 a shot. So I never played this game at all. But I've been seeing it at my retro game stores, just looking like, I may want to give this a shot or whatever the case may be. And after watching D for 3 and Andrew play it, I was like, yo, I'm going to get this. And it was only a couple of bucks. Most of these sports titles don't cost that much. And one of the things about this is probably like the last time you'll really see, I'll say maybe the PS3 to PS4 era, where you see a really big significant jump when it comes to graphics and fidelity. Because I have, let me see if I can pull this right here. Let me see. I have NBA Live 06 on the original Xbox. And, this is a very good basketball game. But the graphical difference from this to this is significant. I mean, it is a really big difference. Gameplay, I don't know too much about it, but I mean, I'm going to play it and see. I'm going to try it out, probably do some clips and send them off to D for 3. So it'd be on the top 10 possibly. Last game I got, I actually put this on Twitter as well, but I wanted to talk about it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I remember playing this game back in the day, not even just for the Sega Genesis, but also for the Super Nintendo. And I felt like the Super Nintendo was slightly better than this one, but Sega just did a phenomenal job putting these games out. And I finally got this. Well, I got this in box. Bulls versus Blazers in NBA playoffs. I got this game at the same retro store I got the other sports titles. What can you say about it? I love this game. I always been a fan of Bulls versus Blazers, Lakers versus Celtics, Bulls versus Lakers. All those games. I want to get the Olympic version of the game as well. But I can't find that one. That was more a little hard to find, but I want to get this. I wanted to get this, and I finally got it. And not only that I got it in box, so that's even cooler. So I'm going to look into this and play some more of this to see if I can actually beat this game. Once again, because I beat this game a while back, and you got to go through the playoffs with all 16 teams or whatever the case may be. It's pretty cool to go through that, and just playing the games and having some fun. And that's what it is about these games. I like to play these games and I like to have fun when it comes to these games. It's something that I really, really enjoy. I don't just pick up these games just to, pick them up. I actually enjoy playing these games. I pick them up, I play them. And with all these games I have behind me, all these consoles, I don't have them just for show. Probably outside of this Kobe game. It's probably like the only game I'll probably have up for show. But most of the games that I buy, these are games that I actually play. So this is something that I've been wanting to do. And I'm so glad I can do this hobby. And it's just amazing that I'm able to do it. If you like this video, hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is basically my secondary channel. My first channel, I basically talk about Georgia Southern and Atlanta Falcons football. This is my gaming side of my content. And I do pick up videos. I do top fives. I also talk about certain gaming news that I find interesting. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this as well. And I will see you guys on the next one. And I hope you guys like the dual setup. It's, something a little different that I like to do. All right, y'all. You guys be easy. You guys be blessed. Peace.